When I became the CIO, I don't remember the numbers exactly, but the equipment in our data center was about 60% end of life. And the equipment on the desktop, across the clinical setting and the non-clinical setting, was a higher percentage than that. Okay, so those were staggering numbers. End of life in most cases means that the manufacturer no longer provides support for the equipment. And it is so old that, again, a lot of times it will no longer be patched. It absolutely becomes a security issue. And most of the equipment, it really can't be upgraded. It can't be upgraded to the latest operating system. And again, it just becomes a significant security issue. We definitely have that in biomed in spades. If you're confronted with this problem, you have to address really two aspects of it. You have to address the emergency that's been created. So you have a crisis that's been created, and you have to address the problem, right? The source of the problem. How did we get here? The emergency is that you have a serious gap that has been created for whatever reason, but it represents a significant security and business continuity risk. The problem is that you got here because of really a maintenance budget that has been starved, and that has to be addressed in some way, shape, or form. It's likely that the problem wasn't created overnight, and it's not going to be solved overnight, although you're going to want to solve it as quickly as possible. And some might say, isn't it obvious? We need to spend, just give me $6 million. I'll upgrade all the servers. I'll upgrade all the workstations. If you've ever had to make that request, you'll understand why that's a hard request. Now, some health systems might do that. They might just say, yeah, we're gonna bite the bullet and we're gonna upgrade, and we're gonna give you $6 million to upgrade it. I think that's a mistake, by the way, but that's one way to do it. But that does get us to where we should start. The starting line is, what is the exposure? You have to baseline the cost and the effort to remediate the risk. Our number was staggering. I forget what it was, but it was a lot bigger than the $6 million number. And you have to communicate the problem effectively. The problem and how we got here, how we're going to ensure that we don't get here again, and the options to address the problem.